Hello everybody. Today we're out here strip tilling. This is what they call the soil warrior. Right here on these strips, they are set at 30 inches wide from here to here to here. And this is what we use for our seed bed. So the good thing about this is we'll come in now and spray to kill the weeds, but then we'll plant right here on these strips and we will not disturb this ground here so we can hold moisture a lot better. So they're calling for a bunch of rain actually tomorrow, the next 3 days. But whenever it starts to dry back out, when we come in here to plant, these strips here will be a lot drier and a lot warmer for that seed to germinate and grow. Kind of walk you through a little bit on the strip till. Now, these here in the front are what they call row cleaners. They'll come in and they'll kind of kick some of the trash, like the old corn stalks, some of the weeds out of the way. You can see how nice and loose this ground is all the way down. The next blades back there are the same thing. They just run vertical and they just tills this and makes it a really good soft seed bed. Then the disc, the great big disc there in the back, when these blades are throwing a bunch of the dirt up, these blades here kind of contain it and kind of make a little berm with it. You can see they're at an angle there, so you can kind of see our strips are about 2 inches higher than what the ground that is not tilled. To be really efficient, a lot of guys run their fertilizer in here and drop it down, dry fertilizer. You can run liquid fertilizer. We're not doing that. We're just using it for a seed bed. But how this tool would do it, it don't have a shank, so if we were running it, the fertilizer would be blowed through these tubes, come down here, and as all that dirt was getting mixed up, it blows it out and it would be evenly distributed in this whole seed bed here. We really like the strip till bar because one, it saves down on labor. Like if we would come in here and do a full tillage, conventional ground, you're talking, at least 2 passes with a disc or a disc ripper to tear this stuff up and bury it and get a nice seed bed. It is a little wet, a little wetter than what we'd like to do, but we know we're not gonna plant right away. We're gonna wait for, they're calling for like 2 inches of rain starting tonight, so we'll get this rain on it. It'll kind of mellow it out, and when we come back in next week, we'll have a perfect seed bed. Well guys, appreciate it, but we gotta keep running and try to beat the rain, so I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where